TeaRon, you ready to go back to Ohio?
No.
Well, get over it because we're going anyway. We're back for another week of reviewing Royal Rules, Ohio.
Okay.
Hello, thoughts, feelings?
So
Mm-hmm.
the last
Quit heavy sighing.
the last thing I knew was that we had a fake cousin in a baby shower
Yes, we did.
and a fake presentation for how you're supposed to take care of your man. What did
Did
we
you
get?
learn anything?
No.
Okay.
What did we get fake on this episode?
Well, on this episode, we got more fake. I sad to say,
It's
but
insulting at this point.
it is, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm struggling. I'm committed to this because we said we were gonna watch this. I'm trying to support this show, but y'all, I'm struggling. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Struggling. So this episode starts off with a kickback, aka like a barbecue. They're also like toasting marshmallows. They just chilling. Okay, we've all done that. They're at somebody's house, backyard. They're vibing, having a good time.
They weren't at their own house
No, they were at someone else's house.
again.
Which, it could have just been B-roll of whatever, but it looked like somebody else's house to me.
Yeah.
But here we are. So we start at a kickback, and there is drama that ensues. Of course, that's a kickback because it can't just be a kickback. So we are introduced to another new character. Your favorite thing. Your favorite thing. More characters. And this character's name is Grace, formerly known as Grace. She now goes by GS. How do I know that? Because they said that about 47 times in the episode.
This is Grace, aka GS.
What that mean?
I don't do nicknames. I'm sorry. Hey, Grace. Hey.
So why you want people to call you GS? Like I don't really.
I just don't like when people call me Grace.
Like, what's GS?
It's my initials.
I'll call you GS from now on.
Thank you.
Problem,
Please just respect it.
Yeah. Questions? You look perplexed.
How do you get GS out of Grace?
I guess those are her initials.
But who like, okay, there's LJ, TJ,
BJ.
There's certain letters that don't
Yeah.
double back like that.
I know.
GS.
I know.
It doesn't pass the test.
I know.
Go ahead.
I know. Well, that's her name, and she does not want us to call her Grace, so we won't be calling her Grace. On this here show, we'll call her GS. We spent a lot of time with GS. We spent a lot of time getting to know her drama, her backstory. She used to be really good friends with Thelma, I believe it was, and they had a falling out because, you guessed it, GS messed around with her boyfriend, Thelma's boyfriend, when they were in high school.
Isn't Thelma closer to 30 than the other girls?
Then maybe it wasn't Thelma. It was one of them, child. Somebody's boyfriend. Child,
I'm just saying,
boyfriend.
all of them have graduated college.
All of them have graduated college. I don't think
So-
Thelma's close to 30. She's not close to 30. She's probably closer to mid to late 20s.
She closer to 30 than the others.
Enough for this drama to still matter. It doesn't matter. So there's drama there. And so the girls are side-eyeing GS. They're like giving her the cold shoulder because, you slept with such and such as man in high school, child. So there's the drama there. GS is trying to integrate herself in the group because, she was invited to this kickback. They are playing a game of, I believe it was Never Have I Ever. Yeah. And yeah, drama ensued. Additionally, you mentioned cousin at the very beginning of this when we started recording. Cousin was brought up again, and the cousin drama was brought up again.
He wasn't there?
He was not there.
See, that's a missed opportunity. That's my favorite fake character so far.
So far, I did enjoy him. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy him.
That's my favorite fake character right after Auntie
number one.
Yeah.
Yes, Auntie number one.
Abigail.
Yes. Auntie Abigail. Yes. Correct. Look at you. Come on,
Uh,
Dave.
I remember all. I'm trying to remember all these sub characters because the main characters evidently don't have enough storyline on their own. Um,
Child.
I
It's
here's what I expected going into this series. I
mhm,
expected uh cultural like diversity,
yeah.
some awareness, like to learn some new things or see something, maybe some like unique surprises, like
Mhm.
maybe there some unique social circles in Columbus or whatever. But
Yeah.
we previously spoke about the idea that they called it Royal Rules of Ohio versus Royal Rules of Columbus. I'm starting to feel like there's not enough going on in Columbus that would have validated them calling it that because they don't seem to use their environment well. Why are we toasting marshmallows at somebody's house instead of showing the city? You know what I mean?
I agree. It is a bit disappointing because it's like, what are we doing? What there I feel like the story could be very rich, but they're choosing to go this manufactured, unnecessary drama route, and I'm not sure why. And like you said, it's starting to feel like maybe there is not enough going on. And
And
it's
the
unfortunate.
narration.
And sorry, Columbus, because this ain't it. This ain't,
I, I I I honestly would love to hear from people in that are living there.
yes.
Either a Columbus native
Yes,
or a Ghanaian in Columbus. I've heard from
even better.
some.
Even
I've heard
better.
from some, but I
Mhm.
want to know what their opinion is about this because
Yeah.
to me it had a chance to paint a unique light on a unique family,
Mhm.
but it's opting to be like silly, you know, preteen drama. I think that's
It's
probably the
very that.
freeform factor.
Yeah, and I have to remember that every time I watch this, I'm like, it's on Freeform. These girls are early 20s. I have to put myself in that mind state because it's really giving. Remember the Hills and all that
Yeah.
manufactured drama? It's giving the Hills, but like make a Columbus. I don't know.
They
It
wish.
Yeah, like it's a missed opportunity, it feels like to me. And it's really unfortunate because I remember when we first watched this trailer, I was super excited because I thought,
Yeah.
like you, it would show a lot of culture and a lot of have rich stories to tell. But this is just kind of like we've seen this kind of stuff. We
It's
don't
flat. I'm
it's
trying to I'm trying to withstand enough to make it to Ghana.
yeah.
I'm trying to hold on, y'all. I'm trying
Hold on. You
to
can make it. Change is coming.
this week for me, we were at where were we at? A Kevin Hart before.
Yeah.
It's gonna drop down to a Stacey Dash for me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's gonna have to because it's one note. It's not giving me what I came for.
Well, T, before we give my rating and we close it out, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta let you know. You said you were gonna hold on till Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Next episode, we're not going to Ghana.
Oh
We're actually
shoot!
going to Ohio University, which is in Athens, Ohio. So this episode actually ends with the
They're not
girls
going to
gearing
Ohio
up.
State.
Uh, uh, This episode ends with the girls gearing up for a road trip to Ohio University, not to be confused with Ohio State University, okay, which is in Athens, Ohio. So they're going on a little road trip. They're going to what they're calling the bar, which is the Black Alumni Reunion, and I'm sure drama will ensue. So for you, Tiaran, you're gonna have to hold on a little bit longer before we get to Ghana because first we're going to Athens. So
Uh,
buckle up.
to me, at this point, they don't live in Columbus. That's what it is. They don't live in Columbus. We're gonna figure out. I'm gonna look up that Agyekum estate and see exactly where it
Come on,
is
estate.
because evidently y'all don't live in Columbus. Why would you waste that much gas in production? Uh,
Well, Athens is not that far outside of Columbus.
but
It's not.
but Ohio State's down the street allegedly.
True. What you mean? So what do you mean that they could have went to Ohio State instead of going to Ohio University?
I'm just like, if we're gonna do a road trip in the season, because at some point y'all evidently got to leave the city to get some action, then go somewhere.
They are. They're going to Athens, where the drama is going to ensue. What are you missing?
I bet Athens is one of those places you got to drive into and then get off the interstate and then get to Athens. You can't. It's not just a place people just pass through naturally, is it?
Listen,
Is it?
what am I? As far as I know, no. I've never been to Athens. I don't know.
Have you passed through it as you were going somewhere else?
I have not, so I don't
See?
know. But I have a good girlfriend who actually graduated from Athens, and she is Black. So
Ask her.
I'm going to ask her.
Let's ask her to watch this upcoming episode and get her opinion, please.
I'm going to ask her, and I'm going to be like, "Girl, what are your thoughts? Let us know."
Has she ever went to the bar?
If you go to the bar, girl. What's funny, I've never heard her mention that. So I'm like, when they said it, I was like, "What now?" So I don't know. I guess we'll have to tune in next week and see what it is. But yeah, you're gonna have to hold on a little bit longer, T, because we're not going to Ghana. Not yet. Not yet.
What's your rating for this week?
I'm just gonna keep it at a steady Kevin Hart. I know. It's Black people. It's Ohio. I'm trying.
So it's your soft spot.
I'm trying. These girls are young. They got an opportunity. I'm trying.
Y'all. Let me tell you something.
I'm trying.
Depending on what y'all give next week, I might start cussing.
Ah!
So we'll see where we end up.
We will.